enya ade a boni bi ebetu sika.
Best Point Savings and Loans.
Your dream, our business.
Best Point Savings and Loans Limited is Kakrabia. Nekesika Krabia who do Omega Nemo, no modern boy econ kind pa, the Yintiminka, and your Best Point Savings and Loans Limited and from Filmu de Biarada. Sika Krabia by Inche Bia, Nason Krabata Baku Dunkono, and will be Biomagana Fanabe Bia, Ebu Numunkuma, in Yuma Kessie, and Yuma Dantemo Sika from Ghana Fonsu here, Bosia, or Bomunina, send a bene Yuma and Afghana Fasitanamun Semno, a bit to me Akuye. Na Brano no, Sika Krabia in Penny Food, Sika Krabia in Kanko Sika from no, or then Eddie Penny for, and Shamu Toson Kono, and Penny for Eddie Assessor. Abajako, who says Sika Krabia and Juma Dian and Sika 7 and Kaino, a mummy and son, a who record you down so do, Ura Daniela Fariminta, and a pinocoffer by a Best Point Savings and Loans, or Dano, Dr. Ernesto Forisa Pono, Woyan and Wakona Humi Jimwa. Empinfujina so dia body eshe nanimunyam openya sika krabia bejoku dano setitinani Ora Isaac ose bonsu junior sika krabia ne modembo afempinu ne aduonum o chechire mu sei
place prudent measures to cushion its operations against the effects of the domestic debt exchange program by the government. Below is a summary of some key financial recordings witnessed during the year 2022. Cash and cash equivalents reduced by 5.86% from 35.25 million in 2021 to 33.18 million in 2022, whilst investment securities increased by 0.33% from 289.13 million in 2021 to 290.09 million in 2022. Loans and advances to customers also increased from 44.7 million in 2021 to 46.14 million in 2022, representing an increase of 3.22% increase in loans and advances, was the outcome of deliberate strategies executed to increase the loan portfolio of the company. Total assets increased from 382.36 million in 2021 to 382.54 million in 2022, whilst total liabilities also increased from 343.41 million in 2021 to 369.39 million in 2022. These growths represented an increase of 0.04% and 7.57% respectively.
Nanu no Penukoffer by a Best Point Savings and Loans Limited Rodano. Na Bejoko Risika Krabia and Totu Yeso so can be Dr. Ernesto Forisa upon Juma Dean or dear baby ye, no Kona Humi Jimuno, or Casadi to Pin for Kenim so when you're home, no when you're Jumadin, Nagana Foni Numa in your one so emphaso.
384 staffs from a branch to 19 branches, which is also very impressive. This I hope as shareholders and as outgoing directors that these figures will be improved on. And I challenge management and staff. I challenge the current culture. I challenge the incoming board member, and I challenge the other board member who we are leaving behind to improve on this performance. And beside me, I think I'm captain of this. Before we set up this bank, we had a vision. No one embarks on a mission without having a vision. So the shareholders had a vision. The vision was to support the young bank. The vision was to support the needy. And the vision was to become the topmost savings and loans bank or financial institution in the country. We have partially attained that vision, but we have not fully attained that vision. So please, help us as shareholders, help us as a bank to attain those visions.
Nanuko Kremono, Quantavo Penina with the Best Point Savings and Loans Limited are no, Ura Fred, the Safo Cantan can so Casadi to Jar. So one crabate Dunkura Magana for Nebia. While we are born so guso, so by your own way, you might ding Yamagana for Sonia on so fast war. A Numan Kuma, in Numa Kessian and Numa Dentemu, Momu hears a kind of Yuma Dietma Quancano, Upiska Crabia Binana Yajuma, Best Point Savings and Loans Limited.
Yen Society, Yen Shiseno. Yes, still boa SMEs. Your core market, most of your loans in cry boa and ready for core markets na one year dia grow kese. And to say you starting no sa na be obi can be the unbanked. What is the unbanked? Omumba bank. They say you cry apart from Omumba. Yes, the star 277 number. Yabamu fee said by a BBA transaction BBA a be easier mamo. Ntie ne SME for no year juma. Ana the unbank no so ya bo mo so etimine abai adi nketaso. CMB nsusu and the latest branch de aba. Say the aba e wo market no said the bia adwadefo nyina obeswa sika e de afro ka akọ abano emboa fasika ndegu CMB utukwa kwa udu baby a branch bia baby akona best point where you sika now the year juma.
Osofo abedi echira wo hwe enwumesua so na wo san eye Asen South emra shebedwani onimunyamfo John Intim Fojo akọ Adisadel College ene school mpanyufo ne adesuafo ni bi akasa ni nyina efa video bi ananse na etwagua na adesuafo mienu baako eye ni nua ayakayaka de no nenu na opanyin echemu se enche aban behwe na saa suban ni nyina no eto etwa
before wo me bank ran no na wo mo take decisions bi as suspend students ni bi as suspend house master and so as to say ordinary na dwumas wo ye house master no ebeto nchen yes na dwumas wo teacher ni na dwumas wo ye house master no ode beto nchen wa bra investigation ikoso na ya hwe ba bi ade ni sibrebesi na enumu no de two ye na see so ne say akra na we pra ne de ono no ehu ensem factor so ono be cause suspension and no ya overturn is a decision no say ono we pra rather no say tempa ye hwe mwa bia de be boa no na ye boa no tro na exams and no suspension no affect no ye tempa na ye de ne ko hospital me a me ka ho so ni sad ne ko hospital e ma doctor for ye hwehwemu bia so mo ye CT scan ne laboratory test bia so mo ye bia no ye mo ye wie ye no ya me adom ebra won the results no betu dwa no na je se so boni bia ama eno na akomato ye mu nsem a ko ba ye ni nyina mu so na branch no pra no na wofo so ka ho a anamo aye tu nyina ye ma won so di omani di akiri se de be ya sa transparency no ebeba na no atire so san hia teacher for any house masters senior house master headmaster any assistant nyina enso edwetwen komo ye de nneoma bi egu akwam said the beya the culture of say BBC no being report to announce be katakata nneoma so on the part of students ni ade no ne nyina ne betu ase
ya twansem no so edi akọ tema Newtown na ensem akwakwisi won se eye poni apolisifo ene eye afarefo bi akwakobo ani na enu achi no nipa mienu afimu ahwe omo enkwa
lebina no anu be gapo atoke ashi lele komi ni keje menyuma ni yo na ka member bia ni kwa mama ni ekpata she menyo ni ni aba ni benege menyo ni njogaji amenyi ekpata ni jibelele menyuma ke nyoji meni yo mi ni wala yo moji beni amese mele janti amena gesi gapo atoke iba lota gapo atoke iba le mi amena ge no sera me do ame yi do ame sekun ke ba mi gapo atoke nyami se le wo ewo ame face me le yi ame chipongwe lo ba mi last gbe ma bia me lo le wa ni je kenu e wa ko ninu aba bia me na ba si bi na according to wolanyu obi be gapo alele ejese de do ye de ba si ame lo fa ga le si menyo ni egbo ame do moje me ni meni nyuma ame hwe nu ami
omutupu ni muse ya e wa fi bi ayedi na fi na ayedi ni su e woda yedi ko pe na ma yedi ba like omutu ndi aye amamle nu enu anyumle ye kopu nu omo gina yen se e ma yen kopu nu na empeyfo nu fa leta bi ayede en fa blow mu yo enti e ma ye bi mu bi yesan yechi enti san yechi na ye ba nu mitu se enya ye nyina na ebetuma ye den asan yechi enti omo ko nu yesi omo ko ye na omo ko e ba ni se omo di omo echi se na be ya omo betumi agina o fan yesi omo agina o nu mu a omu gina ho no mu no na talk no eba ebe pim shema no na ama nipa menu omu ahwere omu kwan na no pay
and there see and there see wokrom ha ne yehun bidda fitiye nana bremu yehun bidda ebra nyakopon bo wiaze obo poda ho no nyakopon akade yentopo mu onu no kita safo apusafo a otumo obintimi mpanam entiden tumi ena gapo afo owo ena omutopo mu amene ye babedi ya afi omoma ye de esu ebedi afi ye pega po ebiam ebotamaha bebi bia ebe hia gapo ani bia yeso ye bekum ye kama mana ati nipa nai ena ewo nso na asi ugwa kope adwane abra wo yiri ne wuma hwesan sama aba
ye wogidie se oman bia no eniema wankasa wo ye a wokra edeko amanone no eyade eboa oman no enkoso enunti enega na adwadifo nkabomu ko mu panyin ora Joseph Oben eka ho bie akọ Avnash Industries ye local production company a ewotema amomudi omani akọ akọhwedwumedi omudi wo ne kwan a ombetimi aboa momu etu empon.
Yes, be a local factories in there also. Omodoso ba the siano factory kakraka wa hayi. Which means the machines in na nya adwuma. Omuntimi anya adwuma because and kombetimi aye adwuma feed the whole West Africa. And so san say omu produce a omu ya challenge with cost. And intino na ama enoba na e free amanoni na nebo na efo no na betue. Ni yaka amanoni kra no na nya abrochiro say Europe na Asia and say America. Woman to go ya ewo ye nten hai. Woman no e produce anwa ya sa company yi e produce no ma ton ni cheaper. Abeton no Ghana ha ama Ghana fo atu aguso. Etina die na ba ya. O ma Ghana ya nye ni ya. Am ye local manufacturers no. Woman so ntimi produce no at the cost Togo for a producer.
Now till last year, we were, because the local market was not competitive, we were surviving at exports. So we used to do somewhere around 3,000 to 4,000 metric ton to Senegal every month. And we were one of the best quality brand, everybody used to accept brand. But when Senegal saw that oil was coming from Ghana, and since we were ECOWAS, they could not charge any extra duty, and we were competitive in quality also. Every country is doing the same. Benin has done in the past, Sierra Leone has done in the past, and Senegal has done now. So we also beg the government that they should, now today in Ghana the product is from Ivory Coast and Togo, just because they can bring without duty to Ghana. No? And other countries, whereas when we want to go, we are faced with this barrier of extra taxes.
Ya 27 so akobambo ensemu senebeye tutrafo enie tutrasem emfa hadwe ura ba ko a watu ne ho ade asiwo efasa akwan no so ura vani odi ensem atudwase asrafo emomodin emwa senebeye a omo amamadwen se omode ewukasem ene abonisem eno bedie de tia amanfo no eno eto ebetwa chese se dwumadi no eba so a Sano many nyina ebeko urade din ede eye Thomas Vanika ono de sansebui ede etudwa.
Important that the stakeholders of the society gets involved, and I'm very hopeful that the military academy, this command and staff college, will now engage all the churches, not just the Christian council, but the churches and the Muslim organizations, both Christian and Muslim, to participate in this training for us all to be aware. And how do we prevent? We make it very difficult for the bad ones to operate. And so this course is very noble, is very, very important, but we need a broader participation of the whole society, especially the churches, the banks, the insurance companies, and the students' body, because it's good to let people be educated and aware from a very, very, very young age of the threats of terrorism. It's important that we've been blessed, but we cannot just sit and expect manna to fall from heaven. We have to engage, and the best stakeholders are the students, the churches, the private sector, with support of the security services. Nobody should have an ego. If you're a security head or you're part of the security agencies, you shouldn't have any pride or ego, because if you don't share intelligence and you don't share information amongst each other, then you'll be vulnerable. And that's a typical example of what happened in 9/11 in America. And so I hope that coordination of intelligence amongst the agencies should not just rest there. It must be extended so that the private sector can also carry forward and carry on that kind of education. Every information is vital. You cannot take any information for granted and expect it to be not important. So any information that a church gets or the private sector gets or the security agencies gets should be analyzed to the highest level and see every information as a threat. Those of us in the private sector, we are taking care of people's money. We're taking care of people's investments. We're taking care of shareholders' money. So we take extra caution by making sure that we don't lose shareholders' money and shareholders' funds. So life is more important than every one of them. So it's important that we don't take anything for granted.
Ibejina we so ni ahome kase yebono so abaye ba NPP Super Delegate Conference ene honsem no yebesi ho nkonya yeba sisia.